Yesterday, we saw a publicity stunt gone wrong for Donald Trump as he visibly struggled to open the door to a garbage truck, almost fell down, and raised new questions about the dragging of his right leg and his motor function more broadly. So let me explain what went on here. Donald Trump, in response to all of the garbage talk, Tony Hinchcliffe saying Puerto Rico is a pile of garbage, Joe Biden seemingly misspeaking and being accused of saying Trump supporters are garbage. Yesterday was garbage day, and Donald Trump before his rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, donned an orange high visibility vest that seems to be roughly the same color as his face was, and then attempted to get into a garbage truck. Now, I'm going to play this for you, and what you're going to notice is that 2 times Donald Trump slips and misses the handle of the truck, almost falls down, and then visibly struggles to get himself up onto the truck, really throwing his weight around. This was very much not good. And there are a couple, really sort of 3 reactions to this, and I don't even know where to start because it's so wacky. The first one is that you've got right-wing media like Hannity playing this on repeat, claiming it was awesome, seemingly without realizing that Trump visibly struggled to get in and almost face planted. So let's take a look at that.
And treasure. And today in Wisconsin, take a look at that. This may go down as an iconic, epic moment.
Hannity calling it an iconic, epic moment, when what happened here is that Donald Trump couldn't even reach the handle and almost fell on the ground, and then somehow manages to maneuver himself into the truck. It's extraordinarily funny that they think that this looks awesome. Now, also hilarious, Donald Trump kept the orange vest on. The vest almost blends into his face because it's almost the same color. Trump kept the vest on during his rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which we will get to later. And Trump claiming that it was a surge of adrenaline that allowed him to propel himself onto that truck. Wow, that's a lot of work to step into a truck, isn't it? Adrenaline. He took caffeine pills is the next thing we're going to. I really dosed up on caffeine to get into the truck.
That doesn't look good. So I said, all right, look, let me take it off. And then I actually said, I climbed into the truck, but so I said, how the hell do you get into this truck? It's way up high. It's a big one. This was a beauty.
Sleepy Joe could never get into the truck.
I said, you didn't have to buy it that big, right? You have to get it that big? They brought this brand new, gorgeous truck, wonderful driver. He looked like Cary Grant in his prime. You know who that is? This beautiful driver. And he drove that big thing up. And I said, man, this is bad, because now I have all the cameras are all watching. Look at all the fake news. They were, most of them.
You never miss an opportunity to attack the media, of course.
No, most of them. Many of them were there, and I'm saying, oh, boy. One little mistake with these guys and your political career's over. You can't even...
Well, he did almost fall twice.
So I said, man, if I don't get up there, this is going to be very embarrassing. These stupid people, they'll say, he's cognitively and physically impaired.
And remember, this is Trump bringing it up before it even became a media story, because he recognizes it as a vulnerability. He knows he almost fell flat on his face twice.
And I can't do that when I'm alongside of this great athlete. I got to get up to that. So look, the first stair is like up here. I'm saying, shit. So I had the adrenaline going and I made it.
There you go. That is a lot of work and a lot of discussion. If anybody, imagine if Joe Biden spent 2 minutes at a rally talking about how he stepped into a vehicle. Okay. Just think about the asymmetrical reaction that there would be, and almost falling twice and needing adrenaline to step into a truck doesn't exactly project energy to me. Now, this raised a bigger issue, a bigger question, which is that we have a number of videos now where there are concerns about Trump's right leg dragging, and I'm going to play a couple of these for you here. And there are people who watch this who said, the reason this all happened is Trump's been dragging his right leg for a while. There seems to be, he swings it in a way that suggests less control over it. And without diagnosing anything, without going anywhere, others have suggested that can sometimes be a sign that there has been a stroke. And as you see Trump as he walks, the right leg moves in a completely different way. Trump dragging it, shifting it to the side. I am not purporting to have an explanation for this, but what I can tell you is we've now seen it so many times as Trump walks, and we're playing examples of it. Just really something is up with that right leg, and he refuses to release his medical records, so we don't really know what it is. We just don't know what it is. Finally, from the truck, Donald Trump also insisting he still doesn't know anything about what happened with the comedian at Madison Square Garden. He just doesn't know.
I don't know anything about the comedian. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. I heard he made a statement, but it was just a statement that he made. He's a comedian. What can I tell you? I know nothing about him. I don't know why he's there.
Doesn't know a thing about it. Still, he hasn't seen the clip. And then finally, if you want to see an emblematic representation of the Trump campaign, once Trump was in the garbage truck, they had him driven around in circles on an airport tarmac, which is really a great metaphor for the 2024 Republican Party. A garbage truck photo op chauffeuring Trump around in circles, accomplishing nothing and going nowhere. So that was the publicity stunt in Green Bay. Next, we go to the rally. Men in the audience, this is for you. One of our new sponsors is Integrated Men, an online support community dedicated to helping men reclaim their power, break free from outdated masculinity norms, and find purpose. Integrated Men hosts weekly meetings that guide men in overcoming shame and self-limiting beliefs. If you feel lost, stuck, or like you're just trying to please others at the expense of your own happiness, this community can help you break free. It's not about pretending everything's easy. It's about embracing the chaos, facing fears, learning how to live with real integrity. They help men confidently into their purpose, to stop seeking validation from others, start leading your own life. The community dives into everything from setting boundaries, developing emotional resilience, understanding the 4 archetypes of mature masculinity. It's deep, it's practical, and most importantly, it's effective. If you're ready to step up, move past your old habits, live a life driven by purpose, not fear, I highly recommend checking out Integrated Men. Go to integratedmen.net/Pacman to learn more and check out my interview with Adil, and check out also the quiz that is a short assessment for taking that first step. The link is in the description.